Hi, it's Matty here. I built a small robotic arm to have a bit of fun with. So this is everything we need to build our robot arm, from the base, the servos, the Arduino, the breadboards, the gripper arms, the arm of the robot and the base of the arm. So let's begin by building the robot base. Next, we'll build the base of the arm. The next step is to assemble the shoulder part of the arm. Next, let's attach the base. Next, let's assemble the upper arm. So I'd made a small mistake with the upper arm. The servo should have went through this hole and not underneath, otherwise the rest mechanism doesn't fit on correctly. We can now build the hand. Next, let's attach the wrist. Final part of the construction is to build the finger mechanisms. Finally, let's connect the fingers to the robot arm. Finally, we connect up all the electronics. So let's start with this extension cable up here. So brown is ground, red is +5 volts, and the yellow or the orange is the signal wire. So the signal wire, which is my yellow one here, goes to the Arduino, and in this case it is pin number 9. Connect the Arduino to our computer. In the Arduino section we have our program. It's fairly straightforward. And we want to make sure that we are connected, which we are. So now we just want to upload and compile. See down here it's compiling the sketch. Time's taken in the right hand corner. With the Arduino connected, we can now open the serial monitor and we can see our commands. If I press 0 to home, this will home our robot. And we can slowly move the components. There's our grip. There's our wrist. There's our elbow. Our shoulder joint. And our base. You can see that's struggling a little bit, so let's try and add some capacitors across the power supply. So the power to this was pretty weak. Let's add some capacitors. I'm using 1000 microfarads at 16 volts. Make sure that the negative terminal goes to the negative section. So one at the power supply, one after the base. And we'll do one after the shoulder. Go. With the capacitors installed, let's turn this back on and reconnect the Arduino. Reopen the serial monitor. Let's home everything. Oh, a lot more power there now. Now let's try the commands. And see if we can pick up this little block. It's a little unstable. So let's see if we can now pick up this block using the controls. Oh, close. Just a little bit too heavy on the end here. That's why I can see its balance is going there. But this is something that we can tweak and make better. I have had it working, just troubleshooting really. But I hope you enjoyed this basic tutorial on a beginner's robot arm, and hope you enjoy tinkering with it. Thanks.